We all have a lot of things to be kept in our fridge, so it is very important that we organize. By organizing, we not only save a lot of time, but it also becomes easy to look for things and saves our time. Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to organize your fridge. The first step towards cleaning is to empty your fridge or to take out everything. Here I'm putting my things on the kitchen countertop so that I can easily access them while putting back. Before cleaning, I'm going to remove the liners on the shelves as spillage from the various perishable items can cause awful smells that can be hard to remove. So to make sure that your fridge is clean in every few months in order to prevent the bacteria causing illness. I'm using soap and water to clean all the shelves properly as it is our most important appliance, and by taking care of your fridge, you are also taking care of your food and entire household. After cleaning, I have put them to dry for some time and then I'm gonna wipe it with the help of a tissue or a paper towel so that there are no spots of water droplets. I'm using a disinfectant wipe to properly clean the fridge and make it free from the germs and bacteria. Once the fridge is clean, before storing the veggies and fruits, it is important to wash them properly with water. Yes, you heard it right. I mean, plain water is enough to rinse the fresh produce. You must have heard in many people advocating the use of soap, vinegar, or maybe lemon juice to even, or sometimes maybe commercial cleaners like bleach to clean your produce. However, the health and food experts, including the FDA and CDC, strongly urge consumers not to take this advice and stick to plain water. Here I'm using clear plastic organizer trays with the help of paper towels spread on them to store my veggies or fruits in the fridge. To increase the shelf life of veggies, we can take them out from the plastic wraps and wrap them into mesh cloth so that they stay fresh for longer. Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. After washing and cleaning everything, finally my fridge is ready. So let's take a look. As you can see, I have used transparent liners and crystal clear plastic organizers or trays in order to increase visibility in the fridge. Everything is visible so I can minimize the wastage to a large extent, and these produce can be consumed as per their timelines. To start with, on the top shelf I have stored milk gallons. There are two varieties of milk, whole milk for tea and coffee and the other is organic milk for kids. Both the gallons are easily accessible and visible. The top in front has two glass boxes which has donuts and paneer which is homemade and freshly stored. The next tray you can see which has butter stored in it and cheese and some cheese steak for the kids. This can be easily brought down. In the cornermost, I have stored these eggs. Now moving on to the middle shelf, you can see I have stored some beverages in this tray, which I can easily take out and access them. These are for kids and for the adults. All the beverages we need in summer. It's very smooth to take out the tray and put it back. Some blueberries, cherry tomatoes, organic spinach box,
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down.
box of grapes, and this is in the glass boxes. I have kept my leftover food. Basically, it's in a glass jar so that it's easy for me to reheat in the microwave. And the corner I have kept coriander wrapped in a paper towel. Paper towel helps to take all the moisture and makes it stay for longer or increase the shelf life of corianders. If you want to keep the corianders for a very long time fresh, so keep them in a paper towel wrapped. This is how I have kept. It has already been a week and you can see how fresh the leaves are. Moving on to the bottom shelf, the first tray, it has all my chutneys, and in this tray I store my chutneys and some garlic. This is coriander chutney which I made. This is a part of my weekly meal prep. This is some garlic, you can see, ready to be used. And in the third jar, I have kept some curry leaves which are washed and properly kept in this jar. This one is still empty. I have kept it for any other chutney which I'm going to make it later, maybe some coconut chutney or maybe some tamarind chutney. So it's washed and kept ready in case I need to store something further. It's very easy to and convenient to keep things in these trays, as they are easy to move and they properly fit in the space of my fridge, so that I can utilize the entire, not even the back of the fridge is not, space is not being wasted. This has some mangoes in it which are ripe and ready to eat. In this big box I have kept the extra veggies which I want to store, and this tray has some condiments which I use as per my need. Next is the climate zone, where I need to store my fruits and vegetables. Mostly I store them there, but the extra ones I need to keep them on the top shelves.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love.
So in this one you can see I have all my veggies properly washed, and at the bottom I have put tissue paper in order to keep it clean, so that next time when I replenish the veggies I can take out this tissue paper and replace it with the fresh ones without any mark at the bottom or any spillage or any dirt at the bottom, so it becomes very easy to clean. Here in the mesh cloth I have kept my cauliflower. This is wrapped in the tissue so that it stays fresh. Some cucumbers, green apple, and in this shelf I have my fruits washed and kept. Strawberries, cherries. As we know, in summers we have lots of options and varieties available, so I really love to keep them ready for my kids and for us to consume. In summers, there are really a lot of options we have. In all these trays, you can see I have put tissues already so that they remain clean and also absorb the extra water. These trays fit very perfectly in the space I have in my fridge. So while buying trays, you make it sure that you buy the size which is as per your trays. In this I have some peppers. These bags have a hole so it remains fresh. Some green peppers. And finally all the veggies, fruits, milk, egg, chutneys. This is tamarind, which is I have stored. I have some extra space which I have left for anything else which comes up. Some ketchups, sriracha, and in the other side of the fridge I have kept these juices, lemonades, tamarind chutney, almond butter as a breast spread. We use it every morning. Some strawberry jam, and the other things I have stored. There's a liner on every shelf, and here are my seeds, which after opening are suggested to be kept in the fridge. And I have also kept some extra space in case I want to store something else. It's very important to keep a lot of space so that if you want to add something, you do not have to struggle in it. And to maintain freshness in the fridge, you can use this fridge fresh, which you can stick it to the sides of the fridge, or you can use baking soda. Any of the two works good. You can put the baking soda in a glass or maybe a glass jar, and this can be placed in any corner of the fridge. In case of any smell which is existing in your fridge, that will go away if you keep this. You can also store water bottles in the fridge, or in case you have anything similar to this fridge, then you do not need to store water bottles or ice cubes as it's easily accessible on the front door.
Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down. My head is in the clouds.
Moving on to the freezer section, I have kept my ice cream on the top because we use it the most. Some veggies which I did not use last week and I wanted to store for longer, so the freezer bags keep them fresh to be used later. Frozen samosas, in case somebody is there at home, I have ready. These are some spring onions, some leftover peppers, and these have my extra chutneys with which I can use later, and the ice pack for my kids. This is very useful. This gives me an extra space in the next shelf. So in the next shelf or the bottom one, I have kept these paneer parathas all together so that I know the quantity. And these are some other stuffs. Everything is visible clearly. Burgers, some shredded coconut. It increases the life for very long when I need to make chutney. These are some veggies. And this is some anar ka chilka which I use to make my chole. So I store it because I don't have anar all the time at home.
Shine bright up on
The next one has amla, some frozen pineapple for making pizzas, corn, some frozen berries or strawberries, extra cheese, and edamame. This has all the big boxes, or you can say the big wraps. So this is what the freezer has. Thank you so much for watching this video. On the top of the door handles, you can also put the covers which are available on Amazon for the freezer and the door handle of the fridge as well. I usually prefer to keep them clean. You can also use these beautiful stick-ons to decorate on your fridge. This is made by my daughter. Or maybe meal plan calendars and shopping list. I usually keep a diary in my kitchen cabinet to write these. You can prefer what you like. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you find these tips helpful to organize your fridge, please give it a thumbs up. Also, I have few ideas, like fridge is not about your internal space, but you can also decorate your external, this fridge top door, with few things which are close to your heart, or maybe times a shopping list if you want access to it, or maybe a meal planning calendar, or maybe if you want to get a souvenir from any of the places, you want to collect them and put these souvenirs here, you can do that as well. So these are few ideas which I saw and I really liked, and I thought of sharing with you. If you want to do all these, you can also follow and try doing that. So thank you so much for watching. Take care and bye bye.